College Success Arizona presents Student Stories. The feature of the following story and interview is Berenis Reyes.
I was born in Houston, Texas, and I moved here when I was 2 to Phoenix, so I've been here ever since. I consider myself to be more from Arizona.
And where did you graduate from high school?
I graduated from Millennium High School in 2015, and that's in Goodyear, so it's just West Valley.
And how old are you now?
I'm 20.
And what are you doing so far as your educational pursuits?
So right now I go to ASU and I'm a sophomore. I'm majoring in supply chain management and marketing, double major, and then I'm considering adding a sustainability minor. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. It's just my bachelor's degree.
Is that at the W.P. Carey School?
Yeah, exactly.
Ultimately, what do you want to do for a career or as a job?
I'm not exactly sure, but as of right now, I want to use both of my degrees to get a job in purchasing. So I'd really like to be a buyer for a fashion company. So say like Nordstrom's, I'd get to decide what clothes or what items they sell in the store. That's kind of what I want to be a part of right now. And I want to go definitely down the fashion avenue, but on the corporate side, so on like business and supply chain or marketing. And
what's motivating this career choice to be in the fashion side of it?
That's just something I've always really been interested in, so I'd rather be a part of that and really enjoy what I'm doing, get to be around something I like every day, so like clothes and like the whole fashion industry. All the designers is something I've always really loved. So I think that would be really nice to do that, but also to stay in business because that's what interests me, so I think it would be cool to combine that. So
you have like a lifelong love of fashion and you said clothes and stuff, but also a deep interest in business. This puts those two things together.
Yeah, exactly. I've never really been more interested, per se, in the design side, so I wouldn't want to be like a fashion designer, but I do want to work with fashion designers and just like in the business part of it. Excellent.
And what has been the best part of college so far?
The best part of college has definitely been joining Delta Sigma Pi, so that's our professional fraternity, and that kind of helped guide me in the right direction with what I want to do in business, because before that I didn't really know. I came in a marketing major because I took it in high school and I liked it, but now like I started to learn from them, and it's just really nice to be surrounded by such a motivating group of people. And with business being such a competitive field, it's nice to have a good support system there and like a good network of people that'll put me in touch with the right connections and help me out with interviews and anything that I might need like that.
And can you repeat the name of the fraternity one more time, a little bit slower?
Yeah, it's Delta Sigma Pi.
And thank you. I also understand that you have a job right now as a leasing agent.
Yeah. There's a new apartment complex opening up for students called Rise on Apache, and it's just on rural and Apache, so it's really close to campus. And I'm a community assistant technically there, but right now, since the construction won't be done until August of 2017, we're just working on leasing the entire building out, so it's 833 rooms. It's a lot of marketing there. We're on campus a lot, tabling and just getting the word out, a lot of social media work to get students in the door and to sign leases. So then when I'm working in the office, that's what we do, is just take them on tours and do all the paperwork to get the leases finalized.
Are you enjoying that work? Are you finding it challenging, rewarding?
All of the above. It's hard. It's not easy to sell someone on something that they can't actually see yet. So it's definitely got its challenges, but it's always rewarding because I've never had a job where we work on commission, so that's kind of a big difference there. It's more of a real-life type of job for me, and it's really preparing me, and also it goes right along in line with my marketing degree, so I'm getting to see how that works, especially for something just really firsthand.
And you mentioned Nordstrom earlier. Did you mean that as an example that you'd like to work for like a company like Nordstrom or Nordstrom itself?
That's definitely one of my goals, is I would really like to work for Nordstrom, but I've always said that my dream would be to work in marketing for like some big designer in Italy, like Valentino or something like that, one of the more high-end fashion lines. But Nordstrom is definitely a huge goal.
Excellent. And the College Success Arizona Scholarship provides students like yourself, more than 1,000 so far in the last decade or so, about $6,000 per year for educational expenses, but it also comes with a success advisor, essentially a mentor or an academic advisor. In your case, it's Robert Davis. Can you kind of talk about Robert's role in your life?
Robert has helped me so much with just kind of pointing me in the right direction towards things and resources that could help me at ASU, because it's such a huge campus and it has so much to offer. Sometimes I think it's hard for students to really realize everything that there is for them. But whenever I decide that I want to try something new or have a new interest in mind, Robert always points me in the right direction. He'll tell me, like, check out this website, go to this club, have you heard of, said group on campus, and these are things that I probably never would have looked into without his help. And then just really, motivating me to do good in my classes, because that is something big, and I'm at ASU because of all my scholarships, so I have to really focus on keeping them. That can be hard with working and trying to keep a social life and being involved in everything, but he definitely makes sure that I'm on top of it and tries to help me in any way he can, and that's something I'm really thankful for.
Can you talk about the $6,000 per year, the financial aspect of the scholarship? How has that helped you?
Being an in-state student, I guess I get a lot of scholarships from ASU too, but they wouldn't cover everything the way all my scholarships do now, with the College Success Scholarship. Because of that, I get to go to college for very, very little money, if anything, sometimes. I also have the opportunity to live, my freshman year, I had the opportunity to live on campus because of that, and that just gave me an experience that I'm really thankful for, and I think that really helps students do better in school is when they get to live on campus or really close to it. And now I live right across the street from campus in an off-campus apartment, and that's also something that I wouldn't be able to do. I'd probably be commuting if it wasn't for the help that I get from these scholarships. And I think that just gives me a whole different experience that I wouldn't be getting otherwise, and let alone being at ASU itself.
Can you offer advice for middle and high school students who may be listening to this and pondering their own future college options?
I'd say definitely do try in high school, because I know some people just see it as they can never afford college anyways, so they just don't even try in high school because they think there's no point. They don't have grades that a college is going to be looking at. Because I did good in high school, I was able to get all these scholarships, and then now it's not a matter of affording college, it's a matter of where do you want to go to college, because no matter what, you'll get scholarships if you do good enough. So definitely study for the ACTs, take the SAT and the ACT, and take them really seriously, because schools do look at that and consider that when giving you aid. So that shouldn't ever be a factor in whether you go to school or not. It should really just be try hard in high school and you can get there. Someone somewhere will help you, and they'll recognize your efforts.
And can you talk about the role your family has had in you attending college, how they've been supportive or influential in your choices?
My parents did not go to college, so it's been really encouraging, I guess, to see them and how they've done an awful lot for my brother and I. And they've always been really supportive and really, really made sure I focused in school. So without them, I wouldn't have really seen the importance of it from the beginning. But just seeing how they've sometimes struggled to give my brother and I everything they've wanted, that's really encouraging too. Because even though they struggled, they've done it all for us and everything they could at least. So I really want to give back to them, and that's just another encouraging factor for get through college and finish it and start a career for myself and all of that. But yeah, just from the beginning, they've always told me how important school is, and when I was younger, I didn't really understand why they would say that, but as I got older, I saw it, and because they encouraged me from the start, I've been able to do as well as I'm doing now and get to where I am today. And then it was also kind of hard with them not having gone to college to know what the whole process is like. So when I started applying to schools, I really had nothing to base it off of, because I don't have any older siblings either. So they did everything they could, and they would reach out to organizations like HEFAR when it came to filling out my FAFSA, or to be a leader, which then got me involved with College Success. They did a lot of research like that to help me in any way they could, because they really had no idea what direction to put me in. And then they put me in contact with those mentors, like the people at Be a Leader, and then Robert, who can help me because I actually have been through the process.
Thank you, Berenis, for the interview and for working so hard to make a difference in our community.